seat isn't taken, is it? Wonderful. Got a pot of tea. Can I offer you some? I confess I'm not English, but I've acquired a tea habit. I do have a bit of a fondness for sugar. Cane sugar, specifically. I grew up with rather an abundance of sweet sugar beets, so it's quite the delicacy for me. Lovely. Sure, I can't offer you any. Yep. We've met before. We have. Here's my card. We met at a trade convention. That is our business. Trade, isn't it? Coincidence? Now there's a complicated idea. But what's simple in this world anymore? Small talk, big talk, no talk at all. Well, we share a business, so imagine you're a bit like me, disgruntled at work, yeah. All that effort we put in, the sacrifice, and what will we get in the end? A curt nod, a job well done. And that should be enough, but it isn't, is it? Our bosses, they give lip service to these ideas, when you and I, we hold the ideas in this big battle of ideas that we're supposed to wage. But it just seems like it benefits the higher-ups. Do the people benefit? Would they, if someone won? We talk of monopoly in business, but what about in government? Doesn't the world benefit from a competition of ideas? Are you sure I can't offer you any tea? Very well. Happy to share. if you decide you would like to. Yeah. I can dobre utro and buongiorno, guten morgen. I've been everywhere and beyond. There is root in us, but we are chosen because we are rootless. We can drift and flow through the world, not fragile or vulnerable, no. The core remains. But you see, Prague, Salzburg, Bucharest, I see New York, London, Paris, and the lines become a little less clear. They never let us stay for long, as away from their influence, their pressure to conform, to deny other ways, we drift. But we should drift, shouldn't we? There is more complexity and nuance to this world than our masters can tolerate. Democracy, communism, Maoism, order, structure against the uncertainties of existence. That has its benefits and its costs. And you said you didn't want tea. How did we get here? What a path. An absent parent. We're absent too, though. Perhaps with a better excuse. You know, I can still remember the tick, 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 tick of my father's watch. He never seemed quite employed, but he did a good deal of commerce. Mother never had a thought in her head other than to make her kid's future better than her own. To do anything else would have seemed ridiculous. She made bread every day. I can still remember her practiced hands kneading the dough, kneading the kitchen warm. Some years more grain, some years less grain. Pop always had a knack for getting us things in those years. He dealt in favors. Many did. And things were good when he can call them in. But once a few decided that they didn't have to anymore, well, the train went off the tracks, so to speak. I think I know a little bit about you. Mind if I try? Father traveled, irregular schedules, flitting in and out. Mother, reliable but quiet. You got into some mischief, but nothing notable. Got good marks, enough to get into the best schools, but not too perfect. Had those imperfections so the old guard, the working class, wouldn't reject you for being too polished, too pretty. They did the dirty work, didn't they? The old-timers. Ironically, it was honest. They were clear in their aims and methods. Not many of them left now, though. It's all ring knockers, as the Americans call them. Polished political specimens. Wouldn't it be nice to be so? But you and I, we have our flaws, our manufacturing defects. The qualities the old guard was looking for. Because who's more real? The politicians, the schoolboys who don't have the sense of self to get the joke, or those who can laugh at the joke and press on anyhow? Because who are you if you don't believe in something? Fight for it. Because who are you if you don't believe in something? Fight for it. And I do think you believe in something above all this. And you recognize it takes a flexibility, a certain willingness to chart a different course to bring it about. And in doing so, you'd sacrifice more than those who get the medals do. But your sacrifice, it would matter. And wouldn't that really mean something? Or something to matter in this world? How few get that chance. You sure you don't want any tea? Very well. Well, this will be my stop. So pleased to run into you. You have my card. No obligation. Perhaps we meet again, chat again. I've shared some of my insight. You can share some of yours. I'm sure I have much to learn.